Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to explore how you can grow your own tomatoes at home, from seed to harvest, with just a few easy steps. Whether you have a backyard garden or just a small space, you'll have fresh, juicy tomatoes in no time. The first step is choosing the right type of tomato for your garden. There are so many varieties out there: cherry tomatoes, heirloom, Roma. For beginners, I recommend cherry tomatoes because they grow quickly and are low maintenance. Once you've picked your variety, it's time to start planting the seeds. I like to use seed starting trays or small pots filled with a good quality seed starting mix. Plant the seeds about 1/4 inch deep and lightly cover them with soil. Keep them moist, but don't overwater. It's important to keep the seeds in a warm spot. Sunny windowsills work great. After a few weeks, your seedlings will be ready to move outdoors. Before transplanting, it's essential to harden them off by gradually exposing them to outdoor conditions. When planting, make sure you bury the stem deep, up to the first set of leaves. This allows the plant to develop a stronger root system, which will help it grow healthier and produce more tomatoes. Tomato plants love warmth, so choose a spot with at least 6 to 8 hours of sun each day. The soil should be slightly acidic, loose, and well drained. Loam and sandy loam soils are best for tomato production, but these plants will grow in almost all soil types, except heavy clay. If your garden spot has a lot of clay, you should amend your soil with sand, sawdust, peat moss, or other matter. Use a fertilizer labeled for tomatoes when planting and continue to fertilize throughout the season, following label instructions. Tomatoes are not cold hardy. Wait until the final frost passes before planting or moving cherry tomatoes outside. The temperatures should remain above 60 degrees Fahrenheit. In high humidity, cherry tomatoes need moderate temperatures, 70 to 80 degrees, as warmer temperatures can suspend harvest growth. In southern climates, cherry tomatoes can grow as a fall and winter crop. Like all plants, tomatoes need consistent moisture. Keep the soil wet enough to prevent wilting, but not so wet that the roots remain soggy. Garden tomatoes generally require 1 to 2 inches of water per week, but that can change depending on weather conditions, such as excessive drought and the size of the plant. When the plants are young, drip irrigation is best because it can help avoid strong streams of water that erode the soil. As the tomato plants mature, water more slowly and deeply. Consistent water is essential in the summer heat, when irregular moisture swings and dry soil can lead to problems such as blossom end rot and fruit splitting. Use a high phosphorus fertilizer or fertilizer labeled for tomatoes when planting. Continue to fertilize throughout the season, following label instructions. Add compost to help amend the soil. Cherry tomatoes are susceptible to fruit worms, aphids, hornworms, and stink bugs. Prevent pest infestations by watering the base of the plants and maintaining healthy soil and full sun exposure. If infestations persist, use insecticidal soap to treat pests. Other pests, such as hornworms and caterpillars, can be removed by hand if visible. Cherry tomato plants are also susceptible to fungal pathogens, water molds, and bacterial pathogens. Bacterial wilt grows in the soil, and since it has no cure, it can spread when not managed. Blight is also a fungal disease, often appearing on older foliage that turns the leaves yellow or brown. Maintain healthy soil or use a fungicide to treat the infection. Other conditions, such as leaf spots, leaf mold, bacterial spots, and tomato pith necrosis, can also present themselves when proper garden care is not maintained. Always use sterilized garden equipment to prevent diseases from spreading. Caused by a calcium deficiency or inconsistent watering, blossom end rot manifests itself as a tan or black flattened spot on the blossom end of the tomato. There may also be black spots inside the fruit. If you see this, pull and throw away the impacted tomato fruits, water regularly, and apply a calcium-infused fertilizer. Now for the best part, harvesting. Your tomatoes are ready when they're fully colored and slightly firm. Twist them gently off the vine to avoid damaging the plant. And just like that, you have fresh tomatoes ready for your salads, sauces, or just to eat straight from the vine. Growing tomatoes is easy and so rewarding. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your gardening friends. Happy growing!